in the final. Matt Holland is alongside me for this one, and it's interesting to see how a much changed United team really cope with the Leicester side, who in recent times have had a good deal of continuity.
Yeah, they have. I mean, they changed their formation a little bit, Leicester. They went to a back three and they've gone with Iheanacho and Vardy up top, and it worked well against Sheffield United. That's something that Man United will have to deal with. As for United, they've freshened it up, and I think that's important. 5 changes from that win in midweek in the Europa League. Some fresh legs on the pitch, and it's a big game for certain individuals. I think Van der Beek in particular, he struggled to impose himself in this United lineup. Of course, he's got a lot of competition, and Bruno Fernandes has been outstanding for United. But he really has to try and take the games by the scruff of the neck when he gets the chance.
Here is Pogba. He's looking for Martial. Van der Beek. Here is Martial. Support from Tellez on the overlap, but the pass was slightly behind him. Martial once again. Now Pogba. Already looking to pull the strings. Greenwood. Wan-Bissaka. Fred. Wan-Bissaka continues, but he runs into Perez. Quickly won back though by Matic. Matic was looking for Tellez, but Leicester worked very hard when out of possession. Iheanacho was the target of that ball forward, but Matic was there to redeem his original error. Tellez was the player who was bowled over, and Craig Pawson, our referee, has given the free kick.
I think when we watch United, they do tend to gravitate, and most of their attacks do come down the left-hand side. Tellez is in for Luke Shaw today, and Rashford's not available. Pogba on that side. Martial playing up top. He likes to drift out to the left as well. And most of United's attacks do come down the left.
Southampton, Manchester City and Chelsea are already into the semi-finals. The draw takes place at half-time in this game, so very soon both these sides will know their potential opponents at Wembley. Tellez. And Maguire, his transfer from Leicester to Manchester United was a world record for a defender. And Johnny Evans, the former United central defender. Iheanacho was caught by Tellez, and it will be a free kick to Leicester. Five goals in 3 games for Kelechi Iheanacho, and as a former Manchester City player, he has personal motivation today as Perez pokes it on for Vardy, looking for Iheanacho, and his hot streak almost continued there, but it was a terrific covering challenge from Alex Tellez.
I think the flag might have gone up belatedly. Vardy always on the shoulder. I think he was offside. As soon as it was played, Harry Maguire looked to the linesman and he was hoping for the flag. It didn't come. It's excellent covering from Tellez, but Maguire was right. He was a couple of yards offside.
Tellez again. In his early weeks at Manchester United, he looked to be much more comfortable going forward as Leicester were looking for the free kick. Well, it has continued. Here is Perez. Soyuncu. And indeed, he will eventually play the ball out of play.
Heavy touch, wasn't it, from Martial? Tried to rectify it, lunged in and did catch Tielemans.
And every time a Leicester City player crumples to the turf at the moment, there's an intake of breath in the technical area. They've had such bad luck with injuries recently.
Missing key players, aren't they? Maddison, Barnes out, Ricardo now as well. James Justin, who's been excellent this season.
Just a word from Craig Pawson, it was in many ways a typical FA Cup challenge. Tellez will take the throw in. United unbeaten in their previous 29 domestic games, a run stretching all the way back to January of last year when Liverpool beat them by 2-0. Martial tumbles under the challenge of Fofana. Now Perez and Didi. And he sidesteps Pogba. Tielemans. Albrighton. And Tielemans again, and it's beyond both Iheanacho and Albrighton.
Not quite got going yet, Leicester. Slow start to the game from them.
And Leicester aside looking to reach their first semi-finals since 1982. And their previous semi-final victory was a bizarre game when they beat Shrewsbury Town by 5-2 at Filbert Street. Gary Lineker was on the score sheet, and due to an early injury to their goalkeeper Mark Wallington, 3 different players were involved in goal for Leicester that day. Of course, there were no backup keepers in those days, only one player on the bench, and somehow Leicester made it through to the semi-finals where they were beaten by Spurs. You ever played in goal?
I have actually, yeah. Went in goal for about a 10-15 minute spell for Ipswich against Oxford. Managed to concede one. It was quite an eventful game. Went in goal, let one in, came back on pitch, scored, then gave a penalty away. Did win 5-2 though.
Sounds a very similar sort of game to the victory for Leicester the last time they got through this stage. The previous 3 quarter-finals have all been lost to Chelsea, including here last season when Ross Barkley scored the only goal. Pogba spraying the ball around once again. Here is Wan-Bissaka. So Unchu, I think, was looking to shepherd the ball behind, but quickly realised that Fred was all over him.
Next step for this man is to win a trophy. I certainly think he's improved United.
Unchu, interesting ball. Albrighton though will just about keep it in, using his old winger speed there, playing as a right back today.